Yo, 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 what is good on this fine Wednesday? I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna either post this tonight or if I'm gonna go ahead and just wait for tomorrow. We'll see. But without further ado, I kind of want to go ahead and get my NFL picks up out of the way for this week. Um, Honestly and truly, I feel like it's gonna be a pretty good week for NFL, most definitely. So we're gonna go ahead and start it off with the Thursday night with the 49ers going against the Rams. Now, personally, I'm going with the Rams. I'm gonna pick Matt every time. You know what I'm saying? My boy Matthew is always he gonna be that because I mean Bulldog won, but like I said, man, I'm in a dog. He really the top quarterback in the NFC right now. If we just being honest. If we just being honest, we just being honest. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Go. All right. All right. Anyways, 49ers. Even with the loss last week, I think they still look pretty good. I just like Rams a little bit better. I think that's gonna be a really good game though. Broncos versus the Eagles. I got the Eagles. They got out of that scapegoat with the Rams, which is really good. And honestly and truly, I feel like they DBs are top tier. Like they got like three top tier, DBs. My fault. But yeah, man, if you can stop the pass nowadays, if you can stop the pass and stop the run, honestly and truly, that's really just a hard team to beat. What I will say is, they got a lot of drama in the back end. You know, for whatever reason, AJ want to be, he want to start his little wine and stuff like that. I ain't gonna have no books on the sideline, but I'm gonna go say some stuff, this, then the third ball. But AJ just be doing stuff. I get it. If you want to go be with a quarterback that's gonna give you, 1,000 plus every year, bro, go do that. Go do that. But don't be sitting around here trying to make it seem like Jalen is a bad quarterback or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna let that happen. You feel me? At the end of the day, you got a great quarterback. Yes, y'all win differently. Y'all win differently, but y'all winning. If you want to go chase stats, bro, go chase stats. Go do that. But don't sit around and make it seem like your quarterback ain't. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, Jalen, he at some point he gonna have to pick it up. So it's like 50-50. It's like 70, 70-30, 60-40, 65-35, 65 Jalen Hurts. So yeah. The Broncos, I don't really know what's going on with them this year. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like they just not putting it all together. So I don't really think they're gonna be a bad team. I just think at some point they just gotta put everything together. You know what I mean? I just think the Eagles just look a little better right now. The Vikings and the Browns, I'm going with the Vikings. I think that defense is finna go crazy on Dylan Gabriel. I'm not finna lie to you. Man, did y'all see that jump that happened today with Shador? And he was asking Shador all those questions during the press conference. And bro was just like, he was mouthing stuff, talking about some, like, bro, he say something, he in the wrong. He don't say something, he in the wrong. So I get it. Somebody was like, he being immature, like in the comments or something like that. I'm like, man, shut your lane. Shut up. Because y'all find a way to try and complain about anything when it comes down to that boy. It's sad. Really is. Very sad. That's what we like to do. We like to sit around and pick on the kid because of his father. Honestly. All right. Somebody answer this for me. It would be nice if somebody answered this for me. Are the Browns playing Isaiah Bond? Like, let's go look at the stats. Do, 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 do. We got 7 receptions for 85 yards. I mean, from what I'm seeing, I guess they ain't put him on the field. You know, they changing the quarterback, change everything up. Now you got a rookie running back, rookie quarterback. Might as well have the rookie wide receiver out there too. Might as well see what everybody got to do. You know, see what everybody got this year. Not got to do, but see what everybody got this year. But yeah, Texas versus Ravens. You know, I was talking to my dad about this. I was asking him. I was like, man, you think the Ravens gonna turn it around? He was like, no. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna count the Ravens out. All right, I'm not gonna count them out. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna pull back a little bit because I don't know where they at. You know what I mean? I don't know where they at, how they gonna play, what they finna look like. So it's like I don't really want to keep saying and rooting when at the end of the day they showing us who they is. And I ain't even talking about the offense, to be honest. That defense is horrid. Terrible. For real. For real. I will think I think they will get the dub over the Texans only because of the Texans though. Only because of the Texans. And they at home. And they at home. Giants versus the Saints. I think the Saints get their first win. I think the Saints get their first win. You know, hard take. You know, y'all ain'ts gonna get y'all one good one. One good one right now. Y'all gonna go ahead and even out the playing field between you and the Giants. Y'all gonna be both 1-4. That boy Scatterbull a dog. That boy Napier, man, neighbors. That boy got hurt. Yeah, it's over with for the Giants. No faith, none at all. Mm-mm. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Y'all let me know if y'all think the Giants gonna do something. I don't think they gonna do much of that. I don't think they gonna do much of that. You know, but Cowboys versus the Jets. That's hard. Cause then they just play. Oh wait, no, that's Sunday. Okay, no, they be alright. Cowboys. I think the Cowboys pull this off. That boy Justin Fields been looking good though. Justin Fields been looking good this year. I I I like that. You know, my boy, he going back to his roots. That boy was running last week. Then he had one for like 50. He toted that thing for 50. I'm saying. Sure, you don't see nothing down the field, bro. Take off. That's exactly what your highlight tape looked like in high school, bro. Yes, I did watch it. I did watch it. You get up out of there. What you do when you was on the Bears? Get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good game. Hey man, the Jets they might be on for, but I feel like they got somewhat of a winning team. You know what I'm saying? They're going in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Raiders versus the Colts. I got the Raiders. I'm gonna always pick the Raiders, bro. I don't care. I don't care. They losing Raiders. They winning Raiders. That boy brought Bowers on the team. Hey man, Ashton Jitty even popped off and they lost. So honestly and truly, if they quarterback would just play better, they could win some games. So don't be shocked if you see the Raiders, start to pull some out at the end of the season. I got the Raiders, but I won't be surprised if the Colts win. If I'm just being honest, that boy St. Brown is a dog. Dolphins versus the Panthers. I'm, I'm, I'm gonna go to Panthers. Who the Buccaneers playing? Seattle. All right, it's gonna be my 1 week. I scratched it. I'll scratch. I'll take this one. I'll take this one hit. I'm going all NFC South this week. So we got Buccaneers versus Seattle. I got Buccaneers, and we got the Panthers going against the Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Panthers. Do I trust that the Panthers are gonna win this game? No, absolutely not. But you know, if I'm gonna take a swing at a 1-3 team, give me the quarterback that ain't been on TV too much this year. Let me just put it like that, because I don't want to talk crazy on people's names and stuff like that. But I think Tua got a real short leash, real short leash at this point in time in Miami. If he don't pick it up soon, I think they're gonna go ahead and say, "All right." Oh, and the Buccaneers and the Seahawks game, I definitely think that's gonna be a good one. It's in Seattle, so I definitely think that's what's gonna make that game a little bit harder. But that boy Baker Mayfield is showing you that he will go to other people's places and he will beat you. He will figure out a way. And I definitely think they're gonna take that. I think they lost last week. I think they're gonna take that a little personal. I think they're gonna take that a little personal. The Texans versus the Cardinals. I got the Cardinals. I watched last week's game. It's like I don't really know. It's like Kyler Murray. It's like you be having me on your side, and I definitely think that he is, a franchise caliber quarterback. But I just don't think that he is the franchise caliber quarterback for Arizona. You know what I mean? I don't really know if Arizona really want to win football games. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what their direction looks like. Cause it don't really seem now. What I will say that defense and cornerbacks, they might have got them some right there. They might have got them a few right there. And again, I was talking to my dad about this. That John pissed me off. And I talked to other Falcons people about this too. I don't care. It pissed me off when them folks ain't pick Will Johnson. I know y'all probably didn't heard me say that, and y'all probably tired of me saying that. But bro, you see what this boy doing over there? He telling me we could have had that. Two cornerbacks, a cornerback out, and we see what the number two doing. Anyways, it's my little rant. It's my little tidbit. The Chargers versus the Commanders. Man, that boy Jackson Dart had that boy Justin Herbert girl on his story. Went out there and beat him. Put that belt on that boy. If he ain't looking to put belt to it on these guys, man, I don't know, man. How you come back from that? Another man posted shorty, and then you gonna lose the bro? Evil world we live in. I will tell you that, man. I will tell you that. It's always somebody that wants your girl. Always remember that, fellas. It's always somebody that wants your girl. Keep your money up. You know what I'm saying? Lions versus the Bengals, man. I got the Lions. I don't think the Bengals finna win no more games. No more. And the Lions, like I said, they took that first one to the chin. They took that one. They came back. They were like, all right, all right. Yeah, they ain't playing. They ain't playing. I think, honestly and truly, outside of the Eagles and the Rams, I honestly think the NFC got the strongest teams this year. Between the Lions, the Rams, the Buccaneers, Lions, Rams, Buccaneers, Eagles. Is that a crazy take, fellas, ladies? Is that a crazy take? I don't think so. Lions versus Bengals. I said the Lions. Yeah, yeah. And then the Patriots versus the Bills. I got the Bills. The Patriots have been looking good for the past 2 weeks, but I think this is where they hit another little hard stop in the road. I think that boy James Cook and Josh Allen finna go crazy. So we'll see. And now we got the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. This is the first year. I hope Trevor Lawrence don't get hurt. I'm not saying that this is the first year that I'm wishing that he don't get hurt, but this is the first year that I've seen Trevor Lawrence like it's like he got a little different umph to him. You know what I'm saying? He walking different. Maybe he didn't heard the noise. Maybe he didn't heard people talking crazy on his name. Maybe he said, I'm finna go win some football games because hey, they might not be putting up enough points in the defense doing their thing, which is crazy because everybody be talking crazy on their defense. I don't know why people think the Jaguars defense is gonna be bad. They got all them players on defense. You think their defense is gonna be bad? It'd be bad. It makes no sense. They literally spend all their top 5 draft picks on defense every year. Every year. At the end of the day, all they needed is a quarterback. And for his butt to stay healthy and they running back to stay healthy. Honestly and truly, if they running back and they quarterback would stay healthy the entire year, they would win a Super Bowl. I promise you they could. They could possibly win a Super Bowl. For sure. But yeah. Even in the bad games, at least he willing his team to a win. I will give him that. I'm over here looking at some of these. Yeah, some of these. But nah, they at home. They at home. So I'm gonna go with the Jags. But the way that man Patrick Mahomes was moving last week, it wasn't like he found himself, but it was like, he figured out a way to win a football game. And all Patrick Mahomes need is a little crumb. You know what I'm saying? You give him a little taste of how he can maybe kind of pinpoint how he can do some things. Nah, that brother can figure some junk out for the rest of the season. So, I know everybody kind of not really wanting the Chiefs to really get back to that dominant form and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. So, but I definitely think that this might be Trevor's year to finally make some shape. So, we're going to see. But yeah, man, those are my picks for this week. I hope y'all have been tapping in, letting people know. And, I just want to say I appreciate everybody who do come out, listen to what I got to say, man. And, keep tapping in. We're going to be talking about some stuff, bro. If you like the anime episode, let me know. I still got to make a couple more videos for y'all, but, just be on the lookout for that. Anime is just a little bit more, like, difficult to kind of, like, because I got to read it, and I got to let y'all know. It's like, and then I get it on a different date than other people. So then it's like, I be having to, like, go and, like, find, like, spoilers and stuff like that. It's a lot. But I guess that's what I do. So it is what it is. I ain't got no problem with doing that if that's what y'all want to see, man. But no, but G takes, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out, supporting. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a great one. Peace.